Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back today. Well, downtown Kato Paphos, to give you a reference point, we're at the Athena Royal Beach Hotel, or should we say we are monkeying around in their rear garden. We're going to go for a little walk to a church up there, which just happens to have a blue roof. If you know where we're going, stick with us. But before we do, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Ochin. Recevia Labouf.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again. Miss Caroline for sure knows where is this blue roof.
Well, I think there's a few people who understand where the little church is, and there's quite a few people that like to go on an early morning walk and, well, perhaps capture their thoughts on the way, do one of those when they get there, and, well, mosey on back and then go and enjoy and digest what's going to go on in their day. The views off the back of this hotel truly are exceptional, and it's going to take your breath away. So wait for it, here it comes. I don't think that it gets much better than that. Well, actually it does. Miss Ochin, Recevia Labouf.
I would like to say that it's a little bit wet around the places, especially if you're walking with the chichotka boots, which don't have the roof, no roof.
The soul. Right, let's get back to the coastal pathway. Come on, Recevia Labouf, because it is quite hard to walk. We've had heavy thunderstorms through the night yet again, and of course that's made the sand that little bit wet, and it's made this rather nice grass green, but that little bit damp and that little bit more difficult to walk on. So we're now back onto the coastal pathway. Again, we are in the grounds of the Athena Beach. Well, it's the Royal Beach actually. Have a look at that. Quite a nice hotel. And if you're thinking about staying there in the following year, you drop it in one of the comments, and guess what? We'll go and make it especially for you with the greatest of pleasure. We don't really care what the managers have to say. So, and next door to that is the Athena Beach. So there's plenty of hotels for you to choose from in downtown Kato Paphos. They're all 4-star, 5-star luxury hotels, and they all cater for everything that you could possibly imagine. For example, over here, there's some people playing something that they're sliding. There's a bit of a hockey game going on by the looks of it. It's probably not called hockey. It just goes to show you how uneducated I am. But I'm pretty sure there's a superstar amongst our family, Mr. Ian, who will pop it into Google and find out exactly what is going on. And then over further yonder, there's a bit of bowls going on. We've got a good marriage, there's a bit of bowls. Mr. Bry.
Mr. Bry, how are you? Mr. Paul, thank you for
probably
remembering.
having
I
a
never
nonsensical
forgotten about
day.
you.
We never forget about anybody.
And never will.
No.
The gentleman among gentlemen, and I would like to tell you that I'm wishing you all the best in the life. And Mr. Brian, you show us how to do it, you know.
The bowls, however you say it, bowls or bowls. Anyway, we are now to the rear of the Athena Beach Hotel. Come on, Mr. Roof. Let's go for a wiggle and a waggle through their grounds. I don't think they'll mind at this time of year, because they don't appear to have many customers to protect from our privacy intrusions.
The one of these hotels accepted the children, another it's not. Which one is
This one is the family one, and the next door one is the adults only.
I'm allowed to go there, because
you're allowed
you know
in.
me, I'm gonna dance chichota.
Yes, that's it. So follow us through the grounds of this rather nice luxury 4-star hotel, and Miss Ochin Recevia Labouf has just told us that she's going to be dancing the chichotka very, very shortly. Here we go.
I scared the man.
There we go. That's how it works.
I just stopped laughing, but I scared the man.
Yes, you scared the living daylights out of him.
If you could only film it, he just turned. The man just passed with his wife. He just turned and then...
He thought, ooh, these nutters. Well, now he knows. Marika and me are in town. Great hotel, by the way. So we're going to wiggle and waggle straight through it. So stick with us. We'll tone down the voice a little bit just in case one of the managers does spot us, because they do like to throw us out. But we won't be here very long.
Do they?
They love it.
In this hotel we were offered by
We were actually given cocktails because he didn't have any idea of who we were. He thought that we were customers, shall we say. Nice pools, that's for sure. Go that away, Graceville Booth, because that's the man in the blue suit with the badge on him. And that's definitely a manager. Tell you what, come on. Let's get brave. Let's just walk right up to him and walk straight past him. I doubt he'll even notice us. He's too busy engrossed with the customer.
Say hello to him.
Yes, there we are. There we are. Beautiful pool complex. And as you can see, the hotels are still functioning. If you're wondering what time of year it is, well, we are deep in November. In fact, December is literally around the corner. In fact, December is tomorrow. Let's get that way, Graceville Booth. Let's not push our luck that little bit too far. We've just taken a slight detour.
Well, it's very interesting what he is doing there.
Yes, let's keep going.
I'll just tell him that I've stayed here last year.
Yes, well, go on.
Yeah.
Go and have a look. I like his hairstyle, actually.
Mister, I will read. Do you want me to do it?
Well, we're going to have a look.
I'll read.
Go and have a look. There we are. Yeah, we're getting more and more brave, that's for sure. Here we are. Wow, wonderful. Absolutely spectacular. Look at that. That's the pool area.
Before.
Look at this. He's sizing up after it. Hi. All right. So what's that? Herb demonstration.
We have a herbs demonstration.
Ah, herbs demonstrations. There we are.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
there we are.
Herbs
Wow, there we go. So that's what people are coming into this hotel for today. Thanks, Mr. George. Thank you. So we'll wander around this way and we're going to take you with us. So Mr. George is demonstrating some herbs.
When I tell you that I can do something, it means I can do something.
What it's like when we were in this hotel and we walked up to the actual general manager.
He just believed me.
Yes, he believed us. So we walked up to the general manager, if you go hunting back.
What a clone
And
I am.
we got a little cocktail off us, and then on the way back out, he gave us another one. Obviously afterwards he was probably very sorry when he found out who we were. But that's another day.
When the people providing this fun, when the people don't hurt you, don't harm you, why to stop us?
Well,
what
exactly.
have you done wrong?
Exactly.
What?
And that video was made especially for one of our #1 gurus, Mr. James. And he brought his wonderful partner in crime, Miss Melanie, and their wonderful two children, Mr. Alex and Miss Paris. And there we have her, the Chuchka dancing girl yet again. You can't get out that way, Graceville Booth. But we want to show you this restaurant because it is rather nice. It's got like a cascading waterfall that runs around the outer edge. Now imagine sitting here and eating your dinner as you watch this beautiful little waterfall and you look out across the abyss and the blue Mediterranean Sea. What a great place indeed to come. Look at that. Imagine sitting here having a nice little frappe or a bit of breakfast as you look out across that. Wow. Doesn't get much better. Actually it does.
You know, each stone look like each other. Have they chosen the sizes of the stones? They are looking so
I think they have.
amazing.
They must have employed you.
The only thing I would choose is little flower is suffering.
Some little flower is suffering. So, wants a bit more water.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Never mind.
This is
Right,
what I want.
let's get back to the coastal pathway, because the idea, or the original idea, was to walk to the little church with a blue roof. But as you come to understand, when you click on to Marika and me, well, we tend to do what we want whenever we want.
I interrupt you again. I want a couple of those. One for pepper, one for salt, and I've always dreamt about this, never had before. For the kitchen.
Right, get those two there then.
No.
Right, come on, Graceville Booth. Let's get back to the coastal pathway to the rear of the hotels in downtown Kato Paphos, and let's take a left. That's right. If you are in a beach hotel in downtown Kato Paphos, if you go right when you come out the back.
I understand why they were looking at me now. Adults only
Yes, that's right. It's an adults only hotel.
area.
Yes, that's right.
Now
So,
I understand.
If you're staying in a beach hotel in downtown Kato Paphos and you come out,
Look at this. What is this, cabbage?
I don't know. Right. If you're staying in a downtown Kato Paphos Beach Hotel, and you come out the back entrance, which is the beach side. If you were to take a right, you would head down towards the Kato Paphos promenade. And from most hotels, it'll be 10, 15, 20 minutes, etc, etc. But if you were to take a left, like we have just done, you'd be going the wrong way. But at the end is a little hotel, and then next to that little hotel is a little white church with a blue roof. And lots of people like to go and do that walk on a daily basis, and it gives them some great sense of satisfaction and a little bit of fitness. And you never know, they might get to meet some Gumbarus and have a little chat on the way. Now, what do you say?
I don't think that Alexander the Great got those, show it please.
The little carousel things. No, I don't think they have actually. Well, I've not noticed them. She's referring to these things. So all these hotels have got these along here for some reason. They charge about 25 to 30 euros a day to hire them as well, which seems quite expensive, but you know, never mind. If you want to.
If you want it to be just yours for a whole day, it's worth doing it.
Well, I suppose so. I suppose so. Now, if you want to play a little bit of volleyball, well, that could be the place for you as you look out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. This is the Lewis Ledra. There we are. Lewis Ledra Beach that we've just passed. There we are. And this one's had a bit of a refurb since the last time that we tried to enter it. That was, well, it was on film, but we decided not to put it up because we had a bit of a, chat with one of the security guards, and shall we say his language was not that good. Anyway, here we go. That is the refurbished Lewis Ledra Beach. So we'll just have a wiggle and a waggle through their grounds. There it is. That's their rather nice pool bar area, and that is the remains of the foreigners that are staying here. In fact, there's not many, as you can notice, because if you're wondering what time of year it is, well, December is not tomorrow, but the day after. Yep, you heard me correctly. December is literally right round the corner. Slightly overcast today, but the temperature is around about 22 degrees. How's the weather?
The weather is pleasant. This is a weather that I like. I would say it's not hot, but not cold, not chilly, not freezy, not windy. It's just amazing. It's the paradise today.
Yes, the weather today is absolutely perfect. Slightly overcast, so it kills the rays of the sun. But the sea, well, guess what? It's blue. The sky, guess what? It's blue. Mr. Paul, well, he's dressed head to toe in blue. Even Miss Ochi Receivia has got something on that's blue. There we are. So all that's actually missing is...
you, of course you. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Cyprus is simply waiting just for you.
Right, back onto the coastal pathway. Let's show you some spectacality of views across the blue Mediterranean Sea. Have a look at that. I don't think it gets much better than that. So this is the Santa Antonio water sport setup, and as you can see, well, there's not much of it left. They are rapidly packing away. One or two things to go. They'll take all their signage down, but they have packed up for the season. But don't worry, the season in Cyprus, the winter season that is not very long. They'll be rebooting and coming back stronger than ever in around about mid-March. Perceiving?
It's not Santa Antonio, it's San Antonio, Mr. Godfather.
Right, well, from now on it's called Santa Antonio. Now this hotel here is a Leonardo Plaza, isn't it, this one?
Yes.
Now, what a nice looking hotel. Look at that. The Leonardo Plaza Cypriot Maris Hotel. Now, it looks like a really nice hotel, but we understand that we could punish the life out of one young man, Mr. J. Mack.
Ooh.
So, Mr. J. Mack.
No, he didn't want to go to Cypria Bay.
Cypria Bay.
Yes,
Right.
not Cypria Maris.
Sorry, Cypria Maris. Cypria Bay is a bit further on. So, Justin, if you're watching, don't forget to be extra nice to Miss Tracy, because if you're not, she's going to send you out to us, and we're going to book you into the Cypria Bay for not a fortnight. Oh no, we're going to book you in there, fully all-inclusive, for a couple of months. How does that sound?
And I don't know, I remember the time when it was built. I remember when they tried to put all this luxury furniture and tried to do all their best to put the lovely stuff inside, but to provide for the guests. But eventually, it's not only J. Mark. I know that some people were quite sort of disappointed.
Well, this can often happen when you go on a holiday. Perhaps you've built your expectations up so high that when you get there, it seems to be a bit of a downfall. But anyway, all the hotels along here are 4-star or 5-star, and they all intend to treat you with utmost respect, and they all intend to cater to every single of your needs. And on top of that, the sun, well, it's going to keep shining. The sea, that's going to keep going blue, and the sky is going to stay blue. I'll always be dressed in blue, and Cyprus will always be waiting for you. What hotel is this, Chrissy Booth?
Aquamare.
No, Aquamare is down there. As you can see, it's closed. There's no doubt about that. This one's all closed up, and they've actually put a piece of tape around the outer perimeter, so you never know, at any moment now a security guard might come running out and say, "Hey you, get off the land." So here we are. They drained the pool. This one's shut down, that's for sure. So here we are in the winter season, shall we say now, walking around the beautiful area of Paphos, and this is the hotel's road, or the rear of the hotel's road, shall we say, and it's a great place to come. Even at this time of year, there are still some smaller hotels open, and there are still plenty of apartment complexes where you can book a room or a studio or a 2-bedroom apartment, etc, etc, and you're going to still have a great holiday, because contrary to the belief, more than half of the restaurants and bars in Paphos are still open. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like
crazy. We were here.
We've been here.
We've been here.
We've been to this one. I just can't remember what it's called. And for some reason they've taken the signs down from the outside. It's, I don't know. Let's have a quick look at it again. It's probably a Leonardo hotel or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you fancy staying in that hotel, let us know and we'll come and do, and especially for you. Now, I've been trying to get rid of this empty can of Coke for a while, and I want to preach to you now. Please, when you come out, if you've got rubbish, find something like that, and when you get to it, drop it in there. There you go. It's as easy as that. Doesn't get much better than that. Well, actually it does. That's Gracevia Booth.
Well, these pathways are very good for the people who want to enjoy the sun and the little work in the morning, afternoon or evening time. We would like to tell you many thanks for watching, for staying with us so long, and please don't forget to come and see another our madnesses. We kissing you lots and lots. Bye-bye.
So what's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and of course if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back for a little bit more of our madness. And of course if your name is Mr. Harry, come back for that accent, because it's an accent that tickles you. It's an accent that makes you feel, ooh. Thanks for watching. Oh, and Mr. Nigel Carter, if you'd like to buy us a coffee, click through to our About page where you'll find the Buy Me a Coffee token. Click through, get your credit card out. You can buy one for Marika, one for me, one for yourself, and you never know, we can sit down and have a good chin wag together.
Don't scare Mr. Big Guns.
Thanks for watching.